Smoke and shadows fill a room of maps, radios, and pneumatic tubes. But in the jumble of business, everything's...
You wanted to know who my sponsor is?
The figure steps forward, tall and confident. His voice...
Name's Apollo Diamond. And darling, we have a lot to talk about.
In the comics, the cops always have photos of the dastardly perps they're chasing pinned to a corkboard. Here, the hunters aren't lawmen. Radio consoles sporting complex buttons, dials, and wires indicate the underground spent some...
You've been a very busy little bee. And your little rendezvous with the madrigals, for instance. Personally, I wouldn't have let any of those cockroaches leave that warehouse alive. You may come to regret that choice.
What?
There's White Street's quartermaster, of course. Walking free, thanks to you. We can manage him, but nobody in this city is innocent.
Cress, you've been telling this guy everything.
Miss Carter told us how you saved this Needles fellow at the General's Gala. Friends stick together.
Right. Well, pleasure's mine and all that, but just so you know...
Oh, comes with the job. You already know my associate, old Iron Hand.
Nice to see you again. I'm glad you and Cressa are both safe.
Sam Lowe seems more tense than when I first met him, as though standing next to a movie star makes him uncomfortable. Or maybe it's something entirely different. No, it goes deeper than that. It's in the lines of their bodies, the energy they project into this cramped space. These men are like oil. Diamond fidgets like a caged animal. Lowe is rooted to the spot like a load-bearing beam. These two are a powder keg. All they need is a spark.
Glad you could make it, Gia. You didn't have to help Maria and Alex, but you did. Thank you. They didn't have enough money for a traditional memorial, but we made do.
I squirm in discomfort at the mention of the recently departed Aetheniers. I don't like it when things get too personal. Iron Hand is oblivious, steaming on ahead.
The free home welcomed back all its lost children thanks to you. We owe you a debt.
I don't know what to say.
I remember our last conversation in the free home. You backed up Cress, which means you're loyal to your friend.
Okay, so you're a political group or something. I assume you didn't invite me to your secret...
Oh, you assume correctly, sweetheart. And
Apollo, come on. I told you, she's legit.
I believe you, Cress, as does Apollo, or he wouldn't have come. However, before we move forward...
You killed the General. That's a good start. Wins you some points with this crowd.
I'm not about to give these mooks the satisfaction of a confession. Last time I checked, you go to church for those.
Well, regardless, Tillinghast was just the beginning. We've got bigger fish to fry.
With a showman's grace, Apollo gestures to a map of the barony called Dreamland, where a photograph of an elegant, sharp-eyed, elderly...
I take it you are familiar with Marm Weiss?
I don't really keep up. I flick my gaze towards Apollo Diamond, who...
Dreamland's a den of vice, and she's its baron. She's supported by her hand-picked squad of elite, highly trained lieutenants called the Does, and she's aggressively expanding her territory.
Huh, that's putting it mildly. She's gobbling up every bit of floating real estate she can, and damn anyone who's rude enough to live there already. She's destroying lives. We can't look the other way any longer.
Terrific. And what does any of this have to do with...
Oh, don't play coy, darling. You're going to help us take her down.
You got a crystal ball hidden in that...
Pardon me?
Seeing as you know what I'm going to do before I do it, Maybe he's used to trying on different emotions like hats off a rack, because the matinee idol's expression slides without.
As a matter of
Iron Hand senses this change in temperature and extends an arm to restrain his partner.
We'll pay, of course. We know your services.
Damn right they don't. Who's funding this little rebellion of yours anyway?
I've got more money than you've ever seen in your life, sweetheart. And I'm using it to fix this broken city. I'm helping people. What are you doing?
I stare back at the perfumed pretty boy, letting his challenge hang in the open silence. The temperature's climbing again.
Gia, I've seen what you can do. We already have someone on the inside in Marm's camp, but we need your help. Plenty in it for you, too.
I'm surprised at her use of the word we. I look at her, standing amongst this oddball crew as if she's always been there. Not for the first time, I throw away rational thought like a pair of loaded. Ah, hell. Fine.
Excellent. I knew.
Cress's smile is so small, I doubt anyone else can see it. But it shines like a speck of gold in a fat. Radio console. I swing open the door, revealing a frazzled-looking Nellie, hair and glasses.
Yeah, there you are. Took me.
There's an awkward pin-drop silence as she realizes the room is full of strangers, all staring at her. Her eyes.
Hi,
How the hell did you find...
You're Apollo Diamond.
Yes, yes, what a pleasure. Sam,
Gia, he's a movie star. What's a movie star doing here?
How'd you find me?
Simple. I reasoned you'd be with Cress. Hi, Cress. I've seen you visit this lighthouse often. At first, my working hypothesis was this was a hideaway of sorts. But when I started seeing...
Okay, I get it.
Thank you.
Some might even say,
Well, I didn't mean...
Too late now, Principessa. Cat's no getting around it now, I guess. Nellie? Nellie flushes pinker than grapefruit juice. The kids stared down assassins, gangsters, scrappers, and everything else the lowers...
Nellie's...
charmed, darling. You'll excuse me if we skip the autograph for now.
Probably more than I am. You going...
Gia, what?
I look to Diamond and he just throws up his hands, accepting fate. I take a moment to quietly catch her up on the situation. It's a lot of information to absorb all at once, but she soaks it up like an eager sponge. I'm sure it helps that she overheard half of it through the door. Kid, what are you doing here?
If I may be so bold, I'm a little concerned you all think some Baron is the most pressing problem facing us right now. In a matter of weeks.
This pronouncement hits the room with clanging dissonance, as incongruous with the existing mood as a sidewalk.
Is it now?
she knows her stuff, boss. She's got heights.
This is all quite fascinating, but I think we can say...
No, we can't. Which part of this are you struggling to understand? We need to do something about the well immediately.
Come on, let the kid talk.
Thank you, Gia.
Listen, I'm sorry, but our resources are committed elsewhere. I'm sure you're right about the well.
Fine. If you won't believe me.
Nellie begins gathering items strewn across the table and narrating her thoughts, as though the
This is the well, all right? And this can represent an island.
Despite the sudden oddness of this disruption, everyone is listening attentively. Little Nellie, or more...
We all know the well is a concentration of gravity. This here is what you're used to. But it won't stay like this. My projection...
All right then, I'll bite.
The kid's eyes flash to me as she realizes her science speak isn't getting through to this audience. Maybe I can help. We've all seen street signs disappear, doors torn off their hinges, pets vanishing from the fire escape, gravity.
Yes, precisely.
Nellie grabs the edges of the map, lifting them a few inches off the tabletop.
As the well increases in intensity, its pull on everything nearby.
She hoists the edges of the map above her head, and the islands tumble violently towards the.
You see? It's only getting worse. And if we don't act now, the well will destroy.
How can you know that?
The mathematics are consistent, and the results are unequivocal. Over and over again, my models show the well destroying the lowers in a matter of.
I hope you're wrong, kid. There's a pause, and then Apollo motions silently for Sam to join him. They confer in hushed voices. The kid's demonstration was harsh, but
If you're right about this,
All right. Say we throw out our plans and refocus everything on the word of.
I'm so glad you asked. I've drawn up a blueprint for a dynamic Aether inertia subversion emitter, or DAISY for short. She'll fix the.
Oh, wonderful. And this has all been an incredible waste of time. Thank you so much.
Oh, I can't construct her yet. I'm missing an Aether core. A Bronson.
Yeah. Let me check my parts bin real quick. You think you can find Aether cores just lying around? Or some Aethernea stupid enough to crash their own island for a payday they'd never even see?
sorry, run that name by me.
Cute, isn't it? I tried out a few others, like.
Okay, if you say so. Crest.
You know what she's asking us crazy, Gia. Aether cores.
It'll cost a pretty penny, I know. Millions of Crest throttles down, crossing her arms and
Apollo, what do you think? Is there anyone in our...
Oh, there's Hi-Hat Abernathy, but he's unreliable. The mistress would have been preferable, but she's dead. I suppose there's always
Oh dear.
Who's that?
a power broker based in Little Germany. A baron, until Marm took everything from him. Deadly as a tiger, with some of the most powerful connections in the city. But he might just be the only person who can get his hands on an Aether core.
So, who's going?
Oh, and we have a volunteer. Thank you so much, Gia darling.
Hang on.
You'll meet with him and arrange a deal. He'll be putty in your hands, I'm sure of it.
Listen, I'm nobody's errand.
All right, then, here they are. Get it done, and we'll pay you.
I want to hit him with a sharp retort. Nobody tells me what to do, least of all this candy apple jerk. Yeah.
In the meantime, we'll reach out to our mole in Dreamland and gauge the situation there.
Well, that makes 2 new recruits in one day. We've had worse. Welcome to the underground, Gia, Nellie. We're going to do great things together.
With that, he turns his attention back to his work. We stand there, fresh fodder for the cannons, dismissed without a word. I shake away my uncertainty. Hey, I enjoyed your little demonstration. Can we talk?
Thank you. A bit crude, but I think it served it.
Look what the cat dragged in.
Hear anything from White? Her eyes listlessly follow a motive.
Whitecaps didn't get into the free home. Poppers held them off until Eli died. Now, they're too busy fighting over that. Even the quartermaster's happy turning a blind eye to us. Supply situation hasn't improved much, but at least...
Can't imagine it's easy for anyone over.
No.
How are you doing, Crest?
Exactly how long?
That depends.
Well, Nosy, since you asked, I'm doing better. Helps we got bigger things to worry about than Eli, thanks to you and your client putting a spotlight on the well. Be careful out.
Hello, darling.
What kind of outfit am I? Come on, Hollywood. No offense, but you're a phony. Is this the real deal or just another dog? I'll give him credit. He takes my jab like a champ, swaying only slightly at my sudden rudeness.
Oh, it's very real, Gia, darling. To me and to everyone here. Someday I'll...
Only if you're paying.
It's a deal.
Why me, huh?
I'm so...
Why throw in your lot with me? You don't even know me, pal.
Are you going to?
I stare at him, trying to see past the well-moisturized facade into the beating heart beneath. He's doing the same to me.
Didn't think so, darling.
Isn't there someplace else we could find an...
Not that I'm aware of. If the problem's as urgent as she claims...
How would Killmeyer have...
You know what they say, sweetheart? Hows and whys are just tears and sighs. Let the worrywart sweat over that. You and I are more about act...
You're not wrong.
Arrivederci, darling.
Hello, Gia.
What can you tell me about...
Not much you couldn't figure out for yourself, I'm sure. It's a fledgling organization, but a crucial one.
Can't be cheap.
Well, funding isn't the issue. Security.
Don't worry about the little doctor. She's one of the good ones.
If she's with you, then I'm sure she is.
Why are you trust...
Cress's vote counts for a lot with me. And I saw how you handled our people at the tomb. Nope.
You think I'm only in it for the...
You tell me, young lady.
His gaze isn't accusing. It's patient and kind, like a leathery old tortoise's. He doesn't need to... We'll see. Are you sure Killmeyer is a...
He's an unpleasant fellow. Difficult to negotiate with and easily distracted. But we play the hand we're dealt.
You've had to negotiate with...
Briefly. We were trying to stem his overuse of terriers. The talks did not go well. Well, the Undercity League is no longer...
And?
Not much has changed, I'm afraid. Good luck out there.
Giovanna.
White Street's tearing itself apart.
Yes. They're in need of guns, food, safety.
Exactly how long?
You plan for a storm cloud, no? White Street's been ready to burst for years.
She exhales a puff.
How is Craig?
She could be doing better.
Eli is dead. I can think of no better consolation. See you soon. back so soon. Just got a new shipment in. Don't be a...
Good day. Clear skies to you.
She works. The kid keeps a glass jar close at hand, half. Nellie seems to be applying her vast know-how in the construction of some kind of aether-powered gizmo.
Hi, Gia.
Hey, that was quite the demonstration you put on it.
I came running in to do just that, silly. Thankfully, we're all up to speed now. After studying White Street's red aether weaponry, and
Well, don't keep me in suspense.
with some effort, it can be harnessed and controlled as purple aether, or as I like to call it, harmonic.
How does that work exactly?
Well, as you know, aether-derived artificial gravity can be created and focused using electromagnetogravitational fields by channeling aether mist through specialized lattices. But by manipulating the resonance of those fields, it's possible to excite aether With me so far?
I think so.
Great! In its naturally occurring, energetically stable form, aether glows blue. That's the Cherenkov effect, of course. But by tightly focusing the resonance of a blue aether field, its energetic potential increases. However, in this highly energetic state, aether is also highly unstable. The energy output is terrific, but with increased power comes increased likelihood.
Which...
Kaboom! But, as I said, I believe I found a specific resonant frequency we can use to stabilize red aether while it's still maximizing its energy potential.
Wow. I'm becoming strangely familiar with the feeling of admiration I get talking to this kid. She's more than smart. How did you do this so
To be honest, many of the initial advancements were made at Olympus Park by my mentors and colleagues.
So what you're
I'm the best there is. Not to brag or anything.
Okay. Sure. What?
It means that red aether is quite unsafe, but also has huge potential for amazing practical applications. With the correct modifications, we...
Nellie indicates a tangle of steel and wires glowing from within with a warm violet tone.
I was able to convert the General's red aether weapon into a stable beam emitter. See? Harmonic aether.
I'll say it, Doc. I'm impressed.
Oh, certainly. And this is just the beginning. The more you can salvage, the more experimentation I'll...
Thanks, Nellie.
You're so very welcome. But if you really want to think...
Nuh-uh. He may have had his wings clipped when Marm took over his barony, but he's still got claws, and he keeps them sharp. You don't want...
I can handle myself, you know.
I know you can, kid. But he's the type to slit your throat as soon as look at you. And you're too valuable to put at risk right now.
Come on, I insist. Can you distinguish an aether core from a venting filter?
You are the expert, and he is...
Excellent. Oh, it'll...
Of course it will. See you soon.
Miss Randazzo. Ruffs.
What else is new, huh?
Kilmeyer's turf. A rabid dog on his best days. And now he's cornered. Foaming at the mouth.
I've heard of the guy, but haven't met him.
Once, years back, hired my tug for a week.
Oktoberfest?
Gesundheit. Anyways, he was a baron.
Interesting. What was your impression of it?
Big man. Big appetites. Not a feller used to hearing folks say no.
A lot of rumors about him. I heard.
Then you heard right, girl.
But if his territory's been taken over by Marm, he can't be that dangerous anymore, can he?
It's the wounded animal what bites the hardest.
Not much chance of that, I'm afraid.
Well, then take this.
Frog hands me an antique compass, stamped with a German manufacturer's label. Despite its age, I can see my... Okay, let's go.
All aboard, then? Miss. Bye now.
What do you need? Both hands on the wheel.
Ah, you're back. See you soon.
Oh, hello. All right.
We're here. The Spritzenhaus Beer Hall. New York's own little slice of Bavarian cheese. And Killmeyer's personal haunt. Little Germany's a veritable forest of no-good varmints.
I've heard they have soft pretzels. I can't wait to try one.
We talked about this.
Okay.
Nellie switches on the radio and tunes the dial to some torrid-sounding drama. I didn't even realize... Killmeyer nods absently at the musicians, who take his cue and finish their polka with a relieved flourish. I approach the stage. Up close, their leader. Guten Tag, gents. You don't happen to know the fellow up. I nod in Kilmeyer's direction, and their flushed faces turn suddenly pale.
Yeah, that's,
Not me. Feel like giving a girl an introduction?
sorry, madam. We're just here to play. We don't want any trouble.
He wipes a kerchief across his brow, and his trembling hand suggests it's not the music making or the stifling heat making him perspire. I spy the corner of a well-worn photograph. A little. That your son? Hope so. It'd be a bit strange to pocket a photo.
Yeah.
Let me guess. His safety, his future. It's all at the whim of the big man upstairs. And how.
How did you...
Not my first rodeo, pal. You got those in Germany? Never mind. Thanks. Listen, Fritz. One way or another, I'm meeting Kilmeyer. Who knows what I might say? I'm sure your snot-nosed... Kilmeyer nods at Guten Tag, I nod and...
Yeah,
Not me.
sorry, madam.
He wipes a kerchief across... That your son?
Yeah.
Let me guess.
How did you...
Not my first rodeo. Listen, Fritz. One way or another, I'm meeting Kilmeyer. Who knows? Kilmeyer nods. Guten Tag. I nod and...
Yeah,
Not me.
sorry, madam.
He wipes a kerchief. That your son? Let me guess.
How did you...
Not my first rodeo. Listen, Fritz. One way or another, I'm meeting Kilmeyer. Who knows what I might say? I'm sure your snot-nosed kid would be upset.
All right, all right.
He shuffles off and supplicates to Kilmeyer. I can't quite make out what they're saying, but I see the tuba man gesture and Kilmeyer smiles and inclines his head. And the
Kilmeyer will...
He turns to his bandmates, and his tone instantly darkens. He relays something in German.
We must now play 3 more sets tonight. On the house.
All right, then. The bartender here at Spritzen House serves up more than a stiff drink. If it's gun...
How about something with
Show me what you've got.
Frost!
The bartender here at Spritz.
You've come to get a load?
Show me what you've got.
Gute Nacht!
Sorry, madam. We're just here.
All right then. Balthazar Kilmeyer's a great bear of a man, with scars and fine silk stretched over. Herr Kilmeyer.
Aha! A word, a drink, a bite of sausage. It's all yours for...
No thanks.
I make it a point to only do business with people I know.
One of his cronies appears with a glass beer mug as tall as my boot. Foam sloshes out as he pushes it into my hands. At the same moment, I feel a pinch as the goon next to me points a switchblade at my ribs. A test, then. My animal hindbrain kicks in, and I instinctively grab at the goon's knife before sluggish. Balthazar Kilmeyer. Herr Kilmeyer.
Aha! A word.
No thanks.
I make it a point.
One of his cronies appears with a glass beer mug as tall. A test, then. My animal hindbrain kicks in, and I instinctively grab at the goon's knife before sluggish human logic can catch up. I snatch the switchblade and spin it between my fingers. In a flash, it's pressed to the goon. A casual flick of Kilmeyer's hand sends the staff into a frenzy as they clear a table for him downstairs.
Now then.
Gia Randat.
Oh, you are an impressive young woman.
He runs his tongue over his lips, a pig slavering at the trough. Sweat glistens on his forehead. His goon... tempting. But tonight I'm just after... His eye twitches involuntarily, and then the beer hall echoes with his boom.
You are serious? But this is impossible, Liebling.
I was told nothing's impossible for the great Kilmeyer. What's...
As susceptible as I am to flattery, I am also not...
Of course.
Straight. Oh?
Who do I look like, Apollo?
I think I have been more than reasonable with you, Schatzi. These are my terms.
Let me ask you, how the air pressure drops around us, squeezing Kilmeyer's goons into their collars.
You are new to Klein Deutschland, Liebling, so I will excuse your mistake. We do not speak of Frau Weiss here.
Ah, I see. Must be tough having your barony stolen. I'm pushing my luck. The fat man draws in breath and expands, like the next...
I caution you, Fraulein. You amuse me, but my patience has limits. Understand this.
Okay, take it easy. I get the picture. What's my guarantee?
You are a cosmopolitan woman. You must know there are no guarantees in life, but perhaps it will soothe you to know I have met...
That's it?
Not enough for you, eh?
That's what's making me queasy. You didn't even ask for details. That tells me one of two things. Either you really can get... My vision becomes a silver screen vignette, tightening in until all I can see is...
Business is the art of trust, would you not agree? We shall have to trust...
Yeah, I suppose we... Fine.
Excellent. Give me some time to find you.
Thanks. And just so you know, I'll have an expert verify the...
I would be disappointed.
Thanks for your time.
Ah, shame. I shall count the minutes until on...
The air outside, thick with pollution. Nellie? What? The radio's still playing, but the kid's nowhere to be seen. And Snelly's note is cryptic, written in a frantic hand. Damn it. That kid will be... I'm like a filly wearing blinders as I gallop towards Ellis Island.
Found you.
Ugh, you again? Leave me alone.
You went and bruised my pride back in White Street.
I thought you were just after...
Oh, I am. I'll find her and bring her home. You can tell me where she is and not...
You'll have to run me off the road.
Suit yourself.
These roads are falling apart. Ooh, that's gonna leave a mark.
Retreat, Cress. I'll take it from here.
Found you.
You again.
You went and bruised my...
I thought you were...
Oh, I am.
You'll have to run...
Suit yourself.
these roads.
Not my finest hour.
Found you.
You would.
You went and brute.
I thought you were.
Oh, I am.
You'll have to run.
Suit yourself. Found you.
You would.
You went and brute.
I thought you were.
Oh, I am.
You'll have to run.
Suit yourself.
Still paying off this heat!
Retreat, Crest. I'll take it from here.
A flesh wound.
Found you.
You would.
You went and brute.
I thought you were.
Oh, I am.
You'll have to run.
Suit yourself.
These roads are falling apart.
My insurance don't cover this kind of monkey business. Great balls of fire! My transmission!
Off you go.
Found you.
You again.
You went and
I thought you were.
Oh, I am.
You'll have to run.
Suit yourself.
These roads are falling apart.
Teasing crackers! Not my automobile! balls of fire! My transmission!
That's gonna leave a mark.
Today you got lucky. Something else needs my attention.
You better hope we... Okay, where's Nellie? I suppose the main building would be the first place to look. Passenger liners shuttle people in from all over the world. Ellis Island's immigration hub, where the American dream supposedly begins. A shattered concrete base and a broken heel is all that's left of the Statue of Liberty. Above the bustling hum of the ferry, I hear the distinctive ringing of a bluebell, making his round.
Hello, miss. There's a nickel, please.
What's the deal with you, bluebell?
Well, we wear blue, and we ring these little bells to signal departure. Or make announcements to passengers like your...
Yeah, I got that.
Couldn't say, miss. It's a good job, and
And what do your parents have to say about...
Not much, miss. Seeing as they aren't around...
What's the latest at Ellis?
You didn't hear it from me, but the hubbub is there's some disagreement between the Bengali League and the Dresden Coalition. They're both fighting for space at the dock.
The Dresden Coalition? How's a kid like you know so much any...
Part of the job, miss. Spoke to a fellow from Calcutta the other day. Some kind of delegate, I think. He seemed real sore about the whole thing. I said...
And what did he say?
He said this is supposed to be the land of opportunity, but some folk get more opportunity than others. I reckon he's right, miss. But
I believe you're right, kid. What's the state of things in the city right now?
Everyone's talking about White Street, even up in the Heights. It's been a long time since some...
Did they say who did it?
I'm not one to spread rumors.
It's okay, you can trust me.
Well, they say 8-Shot Rendazzo did it. She is the most vicious killer in all the lores. I met some folks who canceled their trip to Randall's and...
She sounds real dangerous.
You think she...
You know how people talk. Maybe she was in the wrong place.
I don't know, miss.
I think you've got her number, kid. I hand the kid a nickel, which he deposits...
Much obliged, miss.
See ya, kid.
Have a nice day.
Above the bustling hum of...
Hello, miss. There's a nickel.
See ya, kid.
Have a nice day.
The building's stained glass fresco bathes the... The immigration officers are doing their best to keep things civil amongst the din. One family in particular seemed to be half asleep on their feet, seeing the hardship of their... Anything Customs raises their eyebrows at ends up here. I peer in... I slide a knife into the gap and run it down toward the jam. The sharp edge... Well, what... Lying on top of a stack of conspicuously forged documents sits a shiny chrome pistol. I slide...
Attention, all arrivals. Please keep your documents in hand and follow the signs of the main inspection hall.
Banners representing some of the city's baronies hang like advertisements on a... Scanning the crowd, I finally pick out the shine of Nellie's distinctive platinum blonde. Pardon the interruption. Nellie spins, her expression betraying genuine shock at my sudden appearance. She's...
Gia, why are you... Gia, I can't believe it. I thought he was dead.
As did I, my dear. When I woke up, bruised and bloody.
I know. Gia, isn't it...
Oh, hello, Miss Randazzo. I've heard...
Nice to meet you.
Indeed, it was a pleasure.
It was extraordinary, Gia. He wrote in the radio show and left a secret message just for me. Between segments, they read personal advertisements. You see, the professor didn't...
As she babbles, I cast an eye over her companion. He seems pleasant, if a bit fidgety. Like I heard about the attack at the Institute.
So am I.
But we're still here.
We certainly are.
The scholar seems reluctant to share more details about the attack. I suppose clutched in his hand, I can see a pair of ferry tickets. They're close enough for me to read the words Olympus Gates stamped. Gardner clocks me eyeing the tickets in his hand and going somewhere?
Well, of course! We've got to get back to Olympus Park.
Indeed, my dear. And if we want to make our
Wait a second.
But
you have to fix the well. And I just ran into our old friend Dufresne. Nellie seems pulled in opposite directions.
Professor, Gia is right.
I don't think these tickets are refundable, but if you think that's what's best,
All right then.
I wish you the best of luck. Please.
Professor, don't be ridiculous.
Oh no, I couldn't.
I'm getting awfully sick of people not listening.
Gardner looks to me, shrugging helplessly. Hell, always room for one.
Boo!
Above the bustling hum of...
Hello, miss. There's a Nick.
See ya, kid.
Have a nice day.
Welcome to the hole, Professor.
Oh,
We'll find you somewhere to stay. Oh, and just
thank you again, Mr. Randazzo. I'm going to get myself...
As he totters off on his cane.
thank you, Gia. I can't tell you.
Enough to run off on me without a word.
Oh, of course. How thoughtless of me. I'm sorry, Gia.
I feel two spiteful wolves circling each other within me. The kid's lucid, pleading stare. Look, I get it. If I had a chance to see my Zio Alfonso again, I think you have to finish this. But you shouldn't listen to anyone. Nellie smiles.
Thank you, Gia.
I got my moments. Nellie practically sprints off to reach...
back so soon. Have a look. See you soon.
Hello, miss. Take care now.
I'm about to knock on the door when I hear muffled voices on the other side. I lean my ear against the cold.
And for the birthday bash?
Need help now. How many more islands before?
Understand that, but if we...
Not good enough. I'm alone out here.
Oh, damn it.
The divide between the two erstwhile leaders of the underground seems to be widening. I'm no politician, but it seems to me they're in dire... I give the door a few sharp knocks. Apollo's face and his expensive aftershave are there to greet me when it opens. He ushers me.
Sophie's agitated. You heard her, Sam. The situation is becoming more unstable, and Mom's birthday is only days away. We have to move.
Sophie?
Sophie Seltzer. leader of the Does and our mole in Dreamland. Sharp as a switchblade, but thankfully she's with us. And she needs my help dealing with Marm now.
Look, I agree, Mom is a loose bolt who wants tightening. The Aetherians are the only thing holding that monstrosity up in the sky. And I can't say the labor talks are going great. But you saw the girls
You know what I can't ignore? The pledge you and I made. You remember, don't you?
Should I come back later? Apollo and Sam deflate, letting their
Sorry, Gia. We tend to get carried away. How'd the meet?
I want to know more
Sure. You ever heard of a fellow?
You saying she was the one who finally got the drop on him?
Nothing gets by you, darling. Finnegan Drive, the Peony Parade, even the baseball debacle in 33, all Sophie. Every one of the city's sleazy urban legends.
Sounds like she and I are cut from a similar cloth. But
I'm running a rebel cell, Gia dear. How can I trust anyone? Everything eventually comes down to needs and wants. She wants Mom gone. So do we. For now, that's enough.
I want to know more about this situation with Marm. What?
She's expanding her territory recklessly and amassing huge wealth for her birthday bash.
Which is why...
What do you mean?
She's taking over entire islands and grafting them onto Dreamland. Blackmail, extortion, force, nothing's beneath her. We're not sure where she's getting the technology she uses, but whenever she absorbs an island, people die.
What kind of technology?
It's far too powerful for simple black market refits. It has to cost a fortune to do what she's doing.
So where's she getting it from?
Oh, that, Gia darling, is the million-dollar question.
The meet with Killmeyer went well, I think. He says he can get the Aether.
Damn. Maybe we ought to just steal.
Killmeyer has connections with people that don't exist, who get supplies from places nobody can find. Marm may have embarrassed him, but that's only made him more dangerous. And we don't have a mole in his camp like we do with Marm.
What he's asking... It's...
Are we going to ignore the girl's warning about the well?
People are dying, Sam. We can't just...
So what do? Countless more lives will be lost if we don't consider the bigger picture. We need...
I keep mum, feeling the temperature in the tiny room rise as the pair bounce off one another.
If it were up to you, we'd stand here...
We can't rush this, Apollo. Live...
That's exactly my point.
So what then? You'd have... Oh, I know you would. It's no...
Sam turns away, and the pair of them stare at nothing, letting their furious steam. They fume silently for what feels like an eternity. I mull over their words, and the image of Marm wading through piles of gold, snatching up other baronies like... Wait a second. You said Marm's loaded, right? Gold? They nod at me in sync. Let's steal it. They stare at me, then at one another, dumbfounded.
Not as crazy as it sounds.
It's robbing Peter to pay Paul, but might be our best shot. Killmeyer's on the alert.
And she can't keep expanding without capital.
The girl can fix the...
And Marm gets a suck.
So, are we robbing a... All three of us burst out laughing, and Apollo embraces Sam as he whoops with excitement.
Ha! All right. Here's the plan. 1, I'll hook Gia up with Sophie. They can coordinate and figure out how to access Marm's...
2, we stage a distraction, grab the...
And finally 3, you meet with Killmeyer again.
Well, what are we just standing around for?
In the comics, the cops always have photos of the...
Back already, huh?
Now that I think about it, I don't think...
That's because there's not much to say. Sure, they're not yanking up every able-bodied citizen for their war. Sure, money's everything over there. They don't care who you have to step on to get it. So as long...
I'd like to believe they're not all that heartless. And last I checked, cutthroats is...
Don't say I didn't warn you. And try not to blow you. See you soon.
Ah, you're back. See you...
Holding up all right? Good luck out there.
Maybe a quick drink. Somewhere quiet to calm down before... I enter into the old tavern, one of the last vestiges of when this island had more radishes than people. Cress works at an old radio in the corner, and Thomas spit-shines a glass at the bar.
This damn thing won't work.
Hi, Gia.
Must be a shock, finding out your mentor's been alive.
I really thought he was dead. He was caught in the... If I'd stayed even a moment longer...
You couldn't have. You said it yourself. Dufresne was there, and he would have taken you away to who knows where. Would that have done Gardner any good? My assurance is water to a sunflower mid-wilt.
You're right. I think he understands. When I found him, you know what he did? He said he was so relieved that I was safe. It was the most emotional I've ever seen him.
You and Gardner seem pretty close. If I didn't know any...
He isn't. I mean, we're close. He helped look after me when I came to the Heights. The other scientists helped, but we were colleagues. Alice...
What about your folks? You lose contact with them when you moved up...
It's not that I can't contact them. I'm just not sure we'd have much to talk about.
Not the best relationship with...
It's complicated. Mother and father love me, but I'm not sure they always know what to do with me. Sometimes it's like I'm speaking Latin, but when an opportunity to go to the Heights was announced, they still supported me. Even if it meant they'd have to let me go.
I know you can't finish Daisy until we get you that core, but it's hard to picture you sitting around sipping...
Of course not, silly. There's still too much left to do. There's construction of the device, obviously, and I'm waiting for Professor Gardner's peer... Oh, and I need to install the new materials. I'd initially improvised from what I could find, but Professor Gardner put Tiana in contact with his suppliers. It'll...
Sounds like a full plate. Scheduling any room for sleep in there, Professor?
Oh, well, it'll be very busy, but it's nothing I can't handle. We're on a tight schedule, and we're come back soon.
The old boatman hunches on his stool. Kiss... You all right there, Throg?
Aye.
He straightens up, eyes closed, resting his...
I was just thinking...
Looked like more than...
Aye, you caught...
He resumes his position and begins to hum a...
Miss Randazzo?
You said you used to be married?
No. Ella May, she and the...
You still keep contact?
I hear about them. Ella May worked for the newspaper. Well, she's retired, but our eldest went into theater. On tour in Europe, last I heard. Youngest is a...
Captain, huh? I've barely finished speaking the words when the old sailor...
No captains here, Miss Randazzo. Mr. Throg'll do.
Almost Marm's birthday. Ever take...
Few times. Back when it was still the Parade of Triumph.
Parade of Triumph?
That'd be because the old girl swallowed it up.
Let me guess. Marm couldn't...
No. Caused a stir among her lieutenants at the time. Emboldened a few to try mutiny.
That solemn look could fill a history book. The coup failed, and the parade became a yearly celebration of her, cementing Marm's legacy into another cornerstone of the barony.
Thank you. Hello. Thank you.
The man sits sanguine at a table, sipping. Getting comfortable?
Why, yes. Yes, I am. Thank you.
Not what you're used to.
No, but it's... I'm glad to be near Eleanor. And Thomas is quite the brilliant mixologist. Made me a tea cocktail I'd never even know.
He waits for some reply. Perhaps some... Well, if you need any...
Don't worry. It's not your job to play babysitter. I can take care of myself. Thank you, though, for offering. Ah, Miss Randazzo.
Nellie called you Professor. So what's your job up there exactly? I thought you couldn't even get into Olympus Park unless you were already one of the city's
That title's more of an affectionate artifact these days. I still teach on occasion, between supervising our younger members and the lab. At Olympus, to your point, while we recruit the city's brightest, many often come from less robust backgrounds. So...
Uh-huh. How many of those?
Admittedly, less than I would like. New York is a very big place. There are hundreds of baronies in the lowers alone. They all require a unique touch. Too many brilliant minds slip through the cracks. But we do what we can. For example, 3 months ago, I recruited a lovely woman from Bell's Point. She demonstrated a radio doll and
A doll and an umbrella cover? Don't usually...
A shame, because they're no less intriguing. A talking doll that could be repurposed for long-distance communication. An umbrella. If someone could do that with limited resources, think of what they could do in an ideal working environment.
You were on Ellis Island for a while.
I'm afraid not. I needed to remain close to the station in case Eleanor heard my message.
So you never stepped away from your post once?
Well, I did make one personal trip. I used to visit a hole-in-the-wall coffee shop back when I spent more time in the lowers. It had a delightful...
Why? What happened to it?
The most recent Baron decided to pave a new road over it. Apparently, they got tired of driving around the neighborhood.
You used to spend...
Miss Randazzo, I hate to draw attention to my age, but there are still some of us who remember watching the first Uppers Island fly. I was born in the lowers, and I worked here for some...
Hard to imagine it. We don't have much in the way of higher education.
Oh, I wasn't in academia back then. I was a clerk. My family helped manage affairs between Uppers and Lowers baronies. Banal, but necessary, until the Prosperity Crusades started.
The Prosperity Crusades. The first time the Uppers and the Lowers barons ever warred against each other, fighting over islands like kids over toys. More than a few were left broken beyond repair. Heard about those days. It's what got Angel's Court sunk, right? A riot broke out. Didn't end until the barony crashed into the borough.
A dreadful time, but losing an island over a senseless squabble was among the worst of it. A truce was signed, but... well...
In other words, the moment Angel's Court faded from memory, baronies went back to war.
Take care out there.
Well, well.
You used to work for Marm, right? How'd you end up in Dreamland? Tiana's elegant face splits.
Everyone knows the stories. Marm's rogue gallery of super criminals. Her trade school and doze. Tetka found me young, alone, and afraid.
So why'd you leave? Sure, you've got a nice operation, but it couldn't have been easy at the start.
And what of you? Your reputation may not be...
I have no answer. None that she wouldn't know already, and she knows it.
Marm's does may be princesses of Dreamland, but they'll always be beholden to her first. It was a price I would not pay. A feeling you're no doubt familiar. Don't be a stranger.
Damn thing won't work.
She gives the radio a lovingly spiteful kick.
It's the bottom of the 8th. The Metromaniacs have the New England rails on the ropes.
Cress, covered in sweat, sits down on the floor.
Ah, it's still going. And Cookie's pitching still. I bet you 5...
Cress gives a small smile.
I'll take that bet, old man.
And it's a strikeout.
Ah, that's unfortunate. Looks like I owe you. But if you're still confident, how about another friendly wager? My rails against your maniacs. I bet.
Down one, with Butters Dickinson up next. Hope you brought more than that fancy suit of yours, Gia. Want in? Easy money.
You just love the rails because they always win. True fans don't need wins to...
The maniacs also win, Gia.
Your loyalty is at...
And without a single base gained by the Maniacs in the top of the 9th, the rails are only down by 1.
Now, I'd hate to punish a fellow fan over team loyalty. If you want to pull...
Do we look like fake fans?
Fight and...
And it's going! Going!
Gardner looks quite pleased with him.
Sorry, girls. It wasn't...
Damn thing won't work.
She gives the radio...
It's the bottom of the 8th.
Cress, covered in sweat.
Ah, it's still going.
Cress gives a small...
I'll take that bet, old man.
And it's a strikeout.
Ah, that's unfortunate.
Down one, with Butters Dickinson up next.
Sorry, Cress. I'm going to have to go with Alistair on this one.
Are you a fan, Miss Randazzo? I wouldn't have guessed.
The Maniacs are great, but the rails were my first. I've been a fan ever...
Traitor.
I find a spot near Gardner and put my feet up too close to the...
And without a single base gained by the Maniac...
It's not looking good, Miss Carter. Now, if you want, I'm willing to give you a chance to pull out.
Not on your life.
And it's going... Going... Gone! Daddy McDaniels...
Bunch of cheaters. All of them.
I've got the other shipment coming in soon.
Come on. Everything is late here in the hole. Why do you think I'm planning on dying here?
Thomas, I will get you your spirits before the end of the...
I don't think I would have survived Nellie without an inoculation shot from Thomas. Years of knowing the man, I don't think I've ever seen that grin of his drop.
Ah, Gia, you're back!
He slides me a drink of something bitter and earthy with a side of peanuts.
Back already, huh? See you soon.
Good day. Clear sky.
Yes? Let me know if there's anything
Ah, Miss Randazzo. Take care out there.
look what the cat dragged in. See you soon.
Hello, darling. See you.
Holding up all right? Good luck out there.
Dreamland is a winding jumble of golden bands of light. It's
Hey sis, can you do us a solid?
depends on the app.
See Lucy over here? She just graduated. So we're taking. You look like you can take a hit. Mind if
I'll drive you off the road if you.
Oh, goody!
That was too close for comfort. Pandemonium is the beating heart of human desire in the lowers. But while it promises the world, it'll take even more in
Gia, I'ma go stay with the cars. I'll meet you when you're done.
Why?
She wants to meet you. I know all about Dreamland. They don't like rats. I'll walk in with you.
I glance at the security guards by the door, already watching us all right.
Be careful, Gia.
The fountains outside Pandemonium are a gaudy display. A bright spot catches my eye and my hands dart into the water, emerging with a sparkling diamond engagement ring. I slide the diamond into my pocket. If finding a penny brings good fortune, picking it.
Oh my, 68. I wish I could be as active as Mom at that.
Hello, my friend. Test your hands in a game of... The name of the game is Snapdragon. All you gotta do is...
What the hell? Deal me in. The dealer lights the glass. Blue and orange flames leap along the brim, but its looks are scarier than its bite.
Congratulations! Say, you seem like a bold lady. If you liked that, there's...
Soap? Marm knows someone else is running a racket on her doorstep?
No, Soap would never. She invited him to host her birthday bash, and it's not a Soap Jackson party if everyone's not having a ring-a-ding time. Oh, sorry, miss. Only one play per person. You'll have...
The fountains flush with enough coin to tempt any slots addict into taking a dip. I watch a twitchy-handed woman gaze longingly at it. Zio used to say, scrimp and save every advantage you can get for a rain. The fountains flush with enough coin to tempt any slots addict into taking a dip. Let's hope this place has...
Oh, sorry, miss.
Bright lights, loud sounds, potent smells. Pandemonium it's a siren call to every sucker. But I don't make it 3 steps forward before I'm accosted.
Miss Giovanna, Miss Sulzer sends her warmest welcome. She's expecting you at her personal table on the 2nd floor.
Thanks, pal. I'll head...
Oh, before you proceed upstairs, Miss Giovanna, we're accepting presents from Magdalene Weiss to celebrate her birthday. A gift is... Not
even the concierge's stone-cut face can hide the faintest ugly crack as he looks me over. I'll see what I can rustle up.